Hello and welcome back to the second installment of my track build series. I'm Mr. Not So Good and I'm starting the YouTube video right now. So in my first video I posted about this track, you saw rendition 9. You saw rendition 9. This is rendition 22. I did a lot of track tweaking, added some rumble strips, and I added some detail because I'm uploading a second video. I gotta make it look like I'm making improvements, you know what I mean? Show business, go. You know what it be like, yo. Okay, enough of that. And then this, we're gonna add a manji right here. Imagine a manji section right there. Just imagine that in your head. All right, picking back up where I fell off the road. So this section here is virtually unchanged. It's pretty much the same. I really like this one. It's kind of subtle, but it has its own characteristics as I'm almost sliding up into the wall, nearly avoiding it. On this section right here, I made this a little bit more dramatic. Coming up to the off-camera section, this one's just about the same. I added some detail to it, which I think are a very good part. This is a decompression zone right here. And I added a rumble strip right there, so you're not as scared to drop a tire off, even though it's still pretty intimidating. Coming up through here, I added those tires right there to give it some nice aesthetic. Added a rumble strip all along the outside. That sign is collidable, so be careful. This is virtually about the same, nothing really new through here. Coming up through here as I'm in the complete wrong gear, ignore that. Getting up into the wall, and this is the line you want to run. You want to go all the way up as high as possible. It's going to set you up for a good exit right here, and then we got a little hump right here. Nice and fun and flowy into this section right here on the clutch. Aggressive flick down to the three's fine. It's just difficult because this is a very low horsepower car. And I would recommend at least 500 horsepower to drift this track. So that is the full lap, and I'm going to boot up the track manager, and we're going to make those small changes, and we're going to load it back up. We're going to go over here, we're going to grab this track, and push this button, hold X, whoop, drop it. And I want more cool, and just make this section super wide. Yes, that should help a lot. There, so now, when you come through here, you're gonna have a lot more options. If you have a low power car, you can transition early and use all the camber to get around, or you can just floor it right off the bank. I think that's gonna help with the flowability a lot of this track. It's gonna make it flow a lot more. But one thing I'm noticing is a weird hump right here. You can tell by the lighting shadow. Let's do that, matter of fact. Let's go up with it. So basically, here are all the changes I've just made. I added a lot more room right here. With lower horsepower cars, when you come over this, it'll send you this way. And then, so I gave room to manji right here and transition back into the flow of the track so you don't disrupt the flow. And if you look very closely right here, you'll see that I have a little divot. And this will give the effect of a jump drift. It's more of like a drop drift, I guess you can say. But with higher horsepower cars, hopefully this won't send them into the trees, and it'll just send him, they'll probably land further back right here, and lower horsepower cars will hopefully land around here. That's what I'm going for. But we can't tell, and we can't say until we test it. I think it was this one. If you zoom in super close, you'll see this ugly oscillation. We don't want that. So we're gonna grab it. We're gonna hold Y to lock it to the Y axis. We're gonna move it down until they clip inside of each other. Boom. And that should fix that problem. A lot smoother, reliable transition for the big power cars. Alright, now we're inside the new build, and I forgot to show y'all my new pits area. I gave us, oh what the heck, get off, go away. I gave us a little pit track right here, so you can practice tandems or whatever. This is a very tight hairpin. You can also make it a lot wider if you want to. You go with a little flick into it. And that's the little baby drift track, just to like do quick little tandems in the pits. I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was fun. And then over here, we have a little stunt area. This needs some optimization. This is not my focus right now. I just slapped these in here because they looked fun. We can do a little jump right here. We didn't get any air, but that's not important. We can do a much better one right here. Let's go, let's go. Uh-oh, not good, not good. Oh, flip it, land it. Yeah, baby. Stunt jumps. Let's go. Did we break the car? We broke the car. It doesn't count. Anyway, let's go ahead and go look at the main focus of what I'm trying to do, and that is a track over here. Nice little big sweeper, and here's the part I've been working on right here. This part is really important. It's a lot wider. You have a lot more road to play with here. I might make the crest a little wider. Oh, that jump is perfect. Yeah, it gives you a lot more runoff room. I still need to declip some of the trees. I think this might be the one. I'm gonna invest some laps into this one. This one's a lot more fun. Keeping this iconic bit that I love oh so much. And then we're just gonna go the short way since this is not a big power car. Can we link all of this? Yeah, we can link all that with a better line. That's totally linkable. We're just running out of power. But that's why I'm testing it with these low power cars. I'm sure we can just reduce the gears for third gear and this should all be driftable. It's plenty driftable. It's just 100% flat out. 100% flat out. It's almost kind of easy. You literally can't spin out like this because you don't have enough power to spin out. Okay, now let's go with one more lap. One more hot lap, and then we're gonna see how this does. This time we're gonna start way out here. And the moment we start going up the hill, it starts giving us problems. I like the Manji section there. It keeps the flow going. I'm just gonna stay pinned all the way through here. Go down the 2, get a little bit more wheel speed. We didn't really need it. I think I might have to dial back some of the elevation changes. I think right here, I think this is totally fine. Yeah, this is totally linkable. Easy, all day. I'm gonna go ahead and go there. I should add a rumble strip right here. These are my rumble strips I added. Of course, I put them in the worst place possible. I guess it's really not that bad. That is pretty bad, never mind. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. Which will be fixed. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm Mr. Not So Good. Subscribe, and I'll keep you posted.